and 3. On this third and last video for the Exciter E1840, we're going to be looking at the phase loss signal, and specifically at the anode of diode D7. We'll look again at TP2, the VCO, and this time we're going to look at one of the 6 SCR outputs, test point 7. One of the things that we're going to ask you to look into is to look at the gate of Q1 through Q6, because those are the other 5 corresponding output: plus A, plus B, plus C, minus A, minus B, and minus C. And at least with that much, we'll be able to verify that the board it's sending the 6 firing signals as expected. At this point, one thing we're not going to be able to double check, and this is going to be a bit more complicated, it's the output out of the pulse modules, and these are the signals that get connected to the corresponding SCRs. So at this point we have the board inhibited. So we have the VCO already in lock. Let's go ahead and enable. And when we enable, what happens is, although we have 4 milliamps and we apparently don't have any output, we already have a signal output at train pulse at test point 7. We keep the VCO in lock, and the anode of D5, it's a little above 5 volts, reporting that there's no phase loss. The three-phase source is there, so the LED is saying I have the source, and the voltage at the anode of D7 is high, and it's not going to inhibit the board. So as we go ahead, Dominic, and please increase now the 4 to 20 milliamp signal, we see that we start getting an output. This signal, it's hard to see because of the way we're triggering. All we want to do is verify that we have that 120-degree electrical signal. That's all we need. But that signal, in fact, it's moving with the delay angle. We notice that the VCO, it's there, and this signal should be solid, saying I've never had a phase loss LED. You want to slowly start coming down again, Dominic, please. So again, that output is changing, the output is changing accordingly. This VCO is changing very little, you see, and although it changes and convolutes around itself, it's always regular. But this signal right here, it's always constant. This signal should help you determine if you have a healthy signals when an E1840 exciter is working under normal working conditions.